Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Kevin Holcomb. I've been in the mortgage industry now for about 9 years. I've helped thousands of people get financing for their homes. And today we are going to talk about the fall housing market. What are the predictions and what do things look like are going to happen? And so yeah, that's what we're going to delve into. So here we go. So as you may know, if you've been following my channel at all or watching kind of my predictions I've been doing for several months, is that this summer market has been very cool. It has not been a hot market. It has not been a very good market. It has been a very quiet market, which is not normal for summertime. And now that we're right on the doorsteps of September and kids have gone back to school, or most kids have gone back to school, this is usually a time where people are not really looking to move. But after doing a little bit of research, I'm reading an article that just came out in Forbes, kind of analyzing the current market and kind of some pressures and focus there. And I'll post a link to it in the description to show where I got that information so you can check it out for yourself. But it was basically saying kind of what I had been predicting, except it had some key insights in there I wanted to go over. Well, one is mortgage applications are the lowest they've been in 22 years. That's not great at all, because if the application rate goes down, as you can tell, less people are getting pre-approved. That means less people are actually out there shopping and looking for homes. So that part's not so great. Home price values, like home values, have been steadily on the rise, and they continue to do so even in a cool market. The home prices are still going up. And now we're pretty much going into a recession. Doesn't really matter how you want to look at that definition. We're going into another quarter where things are not looking so great. The job market seems to be doing okay, which is a good thing, but wages are being outpaced by inflation. So wages aren't keeping up with these inflated prices for homes, meaning fewer and fewer people are going to be able to buy. And so these kind of factors all together mean that we've had a very cool summer season, which means I believe fall is going to be, it's going to be slow as it always is, but I think it's going to be even slower. Some of the good news is, something to look forward to, is it does seem like there is more inventory starting to open up. So there are more people, or more houses have come on the market than what was predicted originally. So that's actually a good thing, because that can kind of help mellow out the prices a little bit when you increase supply. So if more homes come out there for sale, now you actually have some down pressure on the actual sale prices of what they're going for. Another not so great thing that the article actually mentioned was that the median home price right now is actually about $400,000, which is very high. And most people, at least most people I've talked to in the past, if you have a young couple or even someone working kind of like a middling type income, that's going to be really tough to swing, a $400,000 purchase. And it's not so much just having access to assets to put as a down payment and closing costs and all that stuff. It's just income versus debt. When you have a house, when you're buying a house around that range, your payment is going to be, maybe $2,500, $3,000 a month, depending on how much money you put down and the other factors. But when you're in the 400,000s to 500,000s, that monthly payment gets pretty extreme. And when you don't have income that's out, pacing or keeping pace with it, or at least trying to get close to it, it just that number, your ability to buy just slowly gets pulled away. So that's one of those things that's not so great. But in terms of an overall prediction, I think as we see more homes might open up, you don't have as many people looking to sell around this time of year, but there is more inventory. We might see those prices start to pull back a little bit, at least maybe slow down, which would be great. I don't know, what have you guys are actually seeing? If you've seen more for sale signs pop up in your neighborhoods, comment down below. Say kind of what area you might live in. You don't have to be too specific, but just say, yeah, I'm seeing a lot, or not seeing anything, and I don't know anyone who's looking to go anywhere. Put that down below. I live in a military town, so people here every few years they're going to other bases. So they're PCSing, they're permanent change of station. So friends of ours, you get to meet some new people and they go, oh yeah, we're moving, we're changing to a new base, a new station somewhere. And they do so on like every 2 years or so, depending on what their job is. So this area might be a little different, than maybe the normal area that you guys are looking in, but it's something to look at. But anyway, that's kind of what I wanted to put out today, was just, this is what we're seeing for fall. I think things are going to slow down a bit. I'm hoping house prices will slow down. They won't be going up so fast. I mean, it's good if you already own a home. That means you appreciate you're getting more equity. You're building some, your property is appreciating. That's great. But if you're looking to buy and it's maybe your first time buying, it's going to be a little tough. I still think winter is actually a really good time to buy, even though inventory will be lower. And I think We'll see how that goes, and we'll see what my prediction for that will be as we start coming into fall. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. What do you think is going to happen in the next 3 or 4 months with the housing market? From what you've seen, what you've heard, what do you think that'll be? So anyway, if you like this kind of content and you kind of want to join me in this ride, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I've got a whole back catalog of all kinds of stuff I've talked about when it comes to buying a home. And I'd love to hear your feedback. Comment down below, and don't forget to like the video, and I'll check you guys next time. Peace.